What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to ICNV Drivers Edition. Today we're going to have a really quick topic. Did GM just raise the prices on all C8s? No, they didn't, but the announcement they made might as well have just raised the price of every Corvette on the market. Let's discuss it. Let's go. Okay, everyone, we're about to get into this topic. So I don't know if you saw it, if you missed it, if you just didn't pay any attention. During the Super Bowl, GM had a commercial that come out. It brought back the old villain from Austin Powers movie, Dr. Evil. In the video, it said in the future, GM is going to release 30 new EVs by 2025. Now, what does that mean? Yes, there's a big push between all the auto manufacturers to go to EV vehicles or electric vehicles. There's a huge push with that. But the thing about it is, previous information said everybody would be all electric by 2035. So for GM to drop such a bold statement in the marketplace during the Super Bowl, saying 2025, what does that mean for the future of the Corvette? And not only what does that mean for the future of the Corvette, did it just help increase the already crazy markups on the C8 Z06? Because if they're going to get rid of the gas engine, does that mean that the Z06 is only going to have a 2 to 3 year run? But right now, I would tell you this, with that information being released, and there's no guarantee of getting a Z06, it makes me want to hold on to my C8 a little bit longer and a little bit tighter. So now all the moves I was going to do to get into a Z06 or possibly an E-Ray, which is technically the E-Ray may still be my target, but we'll discuss that later. It makes me desire the Z06 even more. And I'll get into that with some more information that was released about the Z06, especially with all the sound clips coming out now, comparing the two sound notes between the Z06 and the Ferrari 458. So, hey guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Join the ICNV Drivers Edition community. Now let's get into this video. With GM moving to electric vehicles and the push to go to EVs, it makes the whole gas engine thing more rare, and to me, it's going to help raise the market value of the gas engines. Now, nobody knows what the future holds and how gas prices is going to be once the EV pretty much dominates the market. I'm sure prices are going to go up, but all gas engine vehicles, I think, will become a rarity. So, in my opinion, this is something that can't be taken lightly. How many people have actually got their hands on a Corvette C8 that wanted a C8, let alone how many people are in line waiting on a Z06 with no idea how many production models will be made? I know there was some information that was leaked by another YouTuber that said the production of the Corvette C8 is probably going to be more than most people expected. They said somewhere around 12,000 vehicles, which to me was my first projection. If they could get to like a 30,000, you know, production total for all C8 vehicles, and if they can accomplish this, especially with them moving production of the 2023 model up earlier, the 12,000 to me doesn't seem unrealistic, and it was something I called way back. But like I said, to me they had to get to at least 30,000 vehicles to produce 12,000 Z06s. Now, if that's the case, I feel like most people right now have an expectation of anywhere between 8,000 Z06s. I think a max maybe 10. So if they can get another 2,000 out, there will be several dealers that will get a couple more Z06s than anticipated, and it should get into the hands of people that were really looking to get a C8 Z06 maybe in year 2, possibly year 3. So just depend on the dealer that you're at or who you're working with to get your car. But that's a good way to look at it. But like I said, so with the major push, this news that was released by GM on Super Bowl Sunday, is that now we're looking to focus in on going to electric vehicles. Electric vehicles have such, I won't lie, electric vehicles have such a different approach to the marketplace. I think one of the hardest things that people have to get used to or accept is losing the sound of a gas power engine, losing that V8 push, losing that exhaust note, because most electric vehicles I've seen so far, they're quiet. And don't get me wrong, the speed and the performance is there, especially when you look at like the vehicles Tesla has put out. The speed and performance is there from the instant torque of the electric power motors, but in the end, there's no sound. It just seems wrong. Not saying that what the car does and is capable of seems wrong, but it's just missing that exhaust note from the car seems kind of wrong. When you look at that going forward on the performance market, I think, I won't lie to you, if I can get a performance vehicle that performs like a Tesla with the bold look of like a C8, and that's another thing, like most electric vehicles to me aren't designed to be attractive. So if they can put together, or let's just say this, if they keep the same C8 body style right now and make it all electric, I think that will be truthfully one of the first most stunning electric vehicles that you see on the marketplace. And because that alone, I think it will have a lot of people wanting the C8, even if it was all electric. I know there's a couple of true purists that will argue, no, it has to have an exhaust note, it needs a gas powered engine. We've heard those complaints, but let's be real. No matter what we do, no matter how hard we complain, push, and so forth, that at the end of the day, GM is going to go electric. And the Corvette at some point is going to be sacrificed and become an electric vehicle. So if we understand this already, and many of us are slowly starting to accept this, me getting an all-electric C8 with hypercar performance, or like I said, instant torque from electric motors and hitting these crazy speeds, I actually welcome it. I actually look forward to it. But that doesn't mean I would want to let go of my current C8 to get one, because I feel like that is only going to make the value of my current C8 more, because there will be people that just will not embrace this. Just like, you know, you have the few rebels that refuse to get a C8 because it's not a manual. I think you would have another bunch to join that stance because it's not a gas-powered engine in the back. Another bunch that would join because you don't have that same muscle car / exotic car sound out the exhaust note. So I tip my hats to Chevy for making such a bold statement and actually taking the stance going forward with going all electric. And we only would wait to see what the future may bring. But you heard it here. I'm not going to say it first, but you definitely heard it here, that GM slipped one under the rugs. Most people aren't talking about it. I've actually seen it in the commercial, and I was surprised, and I had to actually see it a second time to truly embrace what was said. So tell me what your thoughts are. Do you embrace an all-electric Corvette? Do you think the Corvette will now be dead once they go all-electric? Or are you one of those people that says a Corvette shouldn't be electric, and just even thinking about an all-electric Corvette makes you want an older model Corvette before they vanish? Either way, let me know. If you think the Z06 will have a short production run because of this information, let me know. Let me see what you got to say in the comments. I appreciate you for tuning in. ICNV Drives Edition. I will see you in these streets. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And tell your friends, share the video, share the information, because people need to know. See you in the next one. Peace.